Pluto was obsessed with space, not just stars and planets, but anything that moved in patterns. The pull of tides, the phases of the moon, the way sunlight crept across the floor like a slow clock. His notebooks were galaxies bound in paper, full of rocket paths, invented worlds, and quiet calculations. To Pluto, the universe wasn't far away. It lived in his hands. Not everyone understood. At snack break, a classmate sighed, asking him to stop talking about space. Pluto didn't argue. He lined up his square crackers into neat orbits and stared at them the way other kids stared at screens. Arya nudged his arm and whispered that his space stuff was cool. She liked patterns too, only hers were gemstones and light. Pluto smiled, small but real. Someone else spoke his language. That week, Mrs. Leena announced a project. Make a poster about something you love. The room buzzed with choices: sports, animals, cartoons. Pluto already knew. He opened his notebook labeled Universe, custom designs, and chose planet Kezari. A world with 3 suns, floating oceans, and gravity light enough to make every step a soft jump. He copied the diagram onto a big board, pressed gold foil into stars, and made pop-up moons from rings of paper. When he finished, he whispered, "This isn't a poster, it's a map of my mind." Presentation day arrived. Pluto carried his board to the front and faced the paper instead of the class. "This is Kezari," he began. "It orbits 3 suns in a figure 8. The people wear magnetic shoes to cross between floating islands. Plants grow from powdered air. Weather changes every 6 hours, and the cities are spirals that match the stars." At first, there was only quiet. Then a voice said it was the most creative thing they'd ever seen. Another asked how he came up with all that. Pluto didn't need to explain. For once, everyone could see what he saw. At lunch, Arya asked if he would help with her moon-based poster. They stayed in during recess, laughing over oxygen tanks and backup suits just in case someone floated away. Arya added sparkles to the stars. Pluto added the math that made the sparkles make sense. Their ideas orbited together like twin moons around one bright thing. Mrs. Leena noticed. Later, she told Pluto's parents that his interest wasn't just a hobby. It was how he connected, created, and learned. That night, his mom asked if he wanted to be an astronaut. "Too noisy," he said. She smiled. "Maybe you'll design the missions." Pluto lifted a fresh page. Mission Kezari 3. First human contact. 3 languages. Upgraded gravity suits. His strong interest didn't pull him away from the world. It helped him build one he could share. People once said he talked too much about space, but space helped Pluto find his place. A place where patterns felt like music, where ideas had orbits, and where a quiet boy could shine like a small certain star. Summary: strong interests illustrated. Pluto has an intense focus on space and patterns. He uses this passion to learn, create, and code. Classmates initially don't understand, but later appreciate his deep knowledge. His interest becomes a bridge for social connection and collaboration. His unique way of seeing the world becomes a strength.